Andreas Pereira with a corner, going to get that ball into Dendoncker, but Lascelles gets that ball clear. Jean Martino picking up the loose ball into Dendoncker again, but back to Staphylidis over the top, trying to find Solomon, and Rodriguez gets the ball out, but only as far as Martino again. Pereira into Gibbs-White, through ball to Solomon, outside to Daniel Amati on the overlap, but we block it, and now Marin can break. Can he launch a counter-attack? He goes past the defender there. He's got 3 or 4 men in the middle. Goes for Barella. It's a little bit over-hit. And can we get the ball back into Fetiarp? It's a great save by Rui Patricio. And we don't score on that breakaway corner. Andreas Pereira again going to get the ball in, but goes short to Martino. Goes for goal, and Rakitic claims that ball. Wolves had the better of the game so far in the opening 20 minutes of the game, and we go down the line to Marin again, and Fetiarp is free, but Marin carries on running, keeps going into the box, and Mbolo's there. This time we do score on the breakaway. Newcastle 1, Wolves 0, 20-minute mark just about hit, and emphatic breakaway here from the boys in black and white. Marin charging down that left-hand side. He sees Mbolo free as a bird on that right-hand side. A great finish past the Portuguese goalkeeper. 1-0 Newcastle. That's on a free kick. Goes for goal, and Rui Patricio bats it away. Fetiar picks up that loose ball, but can't get the ball back in to the centre. And it's nearly a great goal from Juan Mata, but still stays 1-0. Andreas Pereira with a corner again. At 3 or 4, we don't get the ball away. Barella doesn't clear the ball, so Andreas Pereira gets this ball in. Barella knocked it out, but only as far as Callum Wilson, and he slots the ball home. A good finish from the Englishman. 1-1 now. Zagadou bringing the ball out from the back. He switches the play over to Brilliant Bolo. Lovely switch out from Zagadou. Brilliant Bolo down that right-hand side. Ball cannons back to Bustos. Can't get the ball in to Fetiarp, and now they're going to break again. Solomon on that right-hand side, charging towards Ricardo Rodriguez, but Marin comes back and helps his left back out and tackles the man. And now Rodriguez gets the ball forward to Fetiarp. Heavy touch, but manages to keep hold of it. Mbolo nods the ball into Barella. Back to Mbolo. Overlap by Bustos into the back post. Marin's there. Heads just over 5 minutes into the second half. Attacking intent here from Newcastle. Madison with the free kick on the wide areas. Now Neres is there, and I think it came off Lascelles actually, but it's 2-1. We go back into the lead with about 20 minutes to go. It's Jamal Lascelles come in for a little bit of game time today. Madison with that ball in. Neres doesn't get a touch. It looked like from the 2D angle he got a touch, but he didn't. Lascelles put it in to that near post, and it's 2-1. Another highlight for Newcastle. Bustos just gets tackled by Diego Jota, and Juame up to Andreas Pereira. He's got a couple of men round him. He goes out to Diego Jota on the counter-attack into Juame, and they've equalised straight away, and they pull us back. And we've had them the majority of this game, but just not put Wolves away. And Andreas Pereira with a good counter-attack here. Finds Diego Jota down that left-hand side. He gets the ball in, and Juame's there unmarked. Smashes it past Rakitic. 2 apiece now. Rodriguez throws the ball into Madison. Can we go in the lead yet again? Zakari's picked up a little bit of a knock, which is a bit worrying, and Lascelles with the ball at the back. Fine, trying to find the ball over the top, but we get it down to Neres and into Barella. He's got time and space. Goes for shot, and Barella this time scores his 6th goal of the season. Lovely assist from David Neres. Coming up to 15 minutes to go. Can we hold on to this lead for the 3rd and final time? Neres brings that ball down. He finds Barella on that Mazzala roll now. Driving forward into the penalty box. Shooting just past Rui Patricio. 3-2 to Newcastle now. And there we have it. Full time whistle goes. What a game of football to have. And Barella with the player of the match. An 8.3 for the midfield maestro. 2 injuries picked up. Brilliant Bolo and Zakaria. Hopefully not out for too long. Coming up now, Liverpool in the FA Cup 3rd round. And Spurs in the league. That win against Wolves puts us in 3rd, or keeps us in 3rd, should I say. We are 3 points behind United in 2nd, but we remain 10 points behind Liverpool, who just keep on winning in the Premier League. They've drawn against Arsenal and they've lost against Chelsea, so invincible run has been gone, but they're looking to reclaim their title that we took off them last season. So hopefully other teams can take points off them later on in the season. We play them twice in a couple of days today, so it'll be interesting to see what lineup they put out in this FA Cup 3rd round compared to the semi-final. And then we'll also play Tottenham today in the last game of the episode. So we play FA Cup and League, and then I'll let you know what happens in the Carabao Cup semi-final. So let's get into it. This is the team that we're going to go to Anfield with and hopefully knock them out of the FA Cup. We've got Rakitic in goal, Bustos, Ajer, Zagadou and Robertson. Robertson going back to Anfield for the first time this season. Zakaria and Barella in the middle of midfield. Neres on the right because Mbolo is picked up a little bit of a knock when he played Wolves. He's out for 9 days. Lascelles and Maya are suspended, but Maya's looking to leave in the next few days because the transfer window has been opened. Maddison in behind Fetiarp and Marin on that left-hand side. And on the bench, Bastoni, Lima, Shelvey, Gray, Piatek, Mata and Rodriguez. Let's see what we can do against this Liverpool side. We're not starting a full first 11. Firmino on the bench, Van Dijk on the bench, Harry Wilson and Woodburn on the bench as well. Becker in goal, Trent on the right, De Ligt, Varane and Grimaldo on the back line. So very, very good back line. Gelson Fernandez and Tonali in the middle, Mane on the left and Lazaro on the right and Grealish in behind Divock Origi. So it's a rotated-ish side. We have been on a good run lately. Hopefully my guys can go out there and produce in this game and hopefully we can get through to the next round of the FA Cup. Minute gone and first highlight. Ajer with the ball on his own 18-yard box and Barella, a little bit of time in the middle with Maddison, but it gets tackled by Gedson. Out to Sadio Mane on the left and Zagadou has to head that ball clear. Now we can break, but we just hoof the ball clear and we get the ball back down into but again they tackle us and we don't get the ball clear again. Bustos gives the ball to Mane. Grealish on the edge, goes for goal and Jack Grealish comes back to haunt us. 2 minutes gone and Liverpool are 1-0 up at Anfield and it's our old boy Jack Grealish putting the stake through the heart. Mane getting the ball from a very poor clearance from Bustos. First touch by Grealish and he just smashes that ball into the back of the net. 1-0 Liverpool. And now Marin's picked up a knock. It's all going wrong for us here at Liverpool. Marin's going to come off. We'll put Damari Gray on that right-hand side and Neres over on that left-hand side. Hopefully it doesn't hinder us too much. Marin's probably been our best player this season, better than people like Fetiarp and Breel Mbolo. Gedson now driving into the box, goes for goal, and I think it hits the bar. No, Rakitic pushes it over for a corner kick, and it's going to be Grealish that takes it. 10 minutes gone into Divock Origi, but we get the ball clear only as far as Sadio Mane. Tonali gets the ball out to Jack Grealish again, comes in on the penalty box, but they can't get it back in, and we get the ball clear. Right down that right-hand side, coming into the centre of the park, and Tonali's going to take him out. He's already on a booking, and it looks like he's going to be shown his second yellow card. Liverpool down to 10 men on the half-hour mark. It's half-time, and we haven't made a breakthrough just yet with Liverpool down to 10 men, and hopefully we can come back in this second half. I'm just going to get slightly assertive with the guys and just say, we've been the better team here. Keep going, doing what you're doing, and we will break the deadlock, and then just follow up passionately saying you weren't that bad. You've got a lot of room for improvement. Go out there and produce the goods in the second half. Grealish with a corner out to Lazaro on the edge, goes for a shot. Robertson gets the ball out and De Ligt's going to turn that ball back in. It's 2-0 straight after half time. 10 men of Liverpool have done a job on us yet again, and it's not good for us here. Grealish getting that ball out to Lazaro. First time hit from him. Robertson just gets in the way, hits the crossbar. We don't get it clear again. De Ligt then just sweeps that ball home. 2-0 Liverpool. Mata with a corner into the back post, brought him on for Maddison. Maddison really wasn't having any kind of effect in the game. Shelvey against his former club. Mata, lovely through ball from Shelvey, and we get back into this game. 10 minutes into the second half, those changes have definitely helped. Shelvey through ball to Juan Mata, and we go back to a one goal deficit. Robertson through to Shelvey, takes his time. A lovely little run from Juan Mata there. Great movement, and his left-footed shot into that far corner. 2-1 now. Mata deep in our own half. Grealish comes straight through Juan Mata. Is it going to be another red? Grealish a little bit overzealous there, and it is. They're down to 9 men. 2-1 now to Liverpool. Down to 9 men then. Hopefully we can take advantage of this. Alex Trent with a free kick, goes for goal. Rakitic just keeps it out. Bustos gets the ball clear, but again, not far away. Origi's there. We get a block in again, but it falls back to Divock Origi. Good pressing from the boys, and we get the ball clear. 3 minutes left. Mata with a corner into the middle, but they get the ball clear. Bustos should pick this back up into Ajer. Lovely through ball to Barella. Mata again. Shelvey on the edge. He blocked by the defender. Robertson comes in. Mata's there. Mata scores. Great equalising goal from Newcastle to Juan Mata. He's come off the bench and scored a brace. Wow, what a series of events here. Mata gets the ball back into John Joe Shelby. What a hit that is. I think he got blocked by Fetty Arp. Robertson comes in. Good block again from De Ligt, but falls back to Juan Mata. And it's Liverpool 2, Newcastle 2. Final seconds of the game. Barella driving forward, trying to find Bustos out there, but weren't on the same wavelength. And that is going to be it, 2-2. And I think it's going to be a replay in the third round of the FA Cup. We're going to have to play Liverpool yet again in this season. But we came back from 2 goals down. And even though they were down to 9 men, it's a good result. 92nd minute win from Juan Mata. We go and play them again in the semi-final in the Carabao Cup in a couple of days' time. But I'll be back with you when we play Spurs in the league. So before we get into this game against Spurs, we are just going to have a little bit of a roundup on that midweek game against Liverpool. A 3-0 win in the Carabao Cup. First leg semi-final. And they did play a relatively strong side. Pretty much everybody is there apart from Firmino and Woodburn, who played against us in the FA Cup. And Firmino and Woodburn came in for Grealish and Origi, and they were on the bench, and we still came out winners 3-0. Lamar on the 42nd minute and Piatek on the 75th and the 90th minute off the bench, scoring a goal from that left-hand side as a Ramdeuter. Never used one before in FM. Actually, it was his best position on that left-hand side and paid dividends as Liverpool were pushing in the final 15 minutes or so. But good win for us there to take to Anfield. Hopefully get to a Carabao Cup final. But let's get into this game against Spurs. This will be the lineup. We've got Rakitic in goal. Bustos, Ayer, Zagadou and Robertson are the back line. Shelby and Barella in the middle of midfield. Gray on the right, Neres on the left, Maddison in behind, Fetty Arp, and on the bench, Woodman, Lima, Bastoni, Rodriguez, Zakaria, Mata and Piatek. Let's go and see if we can get 3 points against Spurs. 2.5 minutes in and we have the first highlight. Zagadou bringing the ball out from the back over to Fetty Arp, and now switches that ball out to Damari Gray quickly, and he comes inside from that right hand side, goes for goal and shoots just wide, but good attacking intent from Newcastle. And they come straight back. Shelby with a good tackle on the midfielder, back to Barella, coming in on goal, and he shoots just wide as well. We're having the majority of the opening stages of this game. Maddison from deep. He's just going to dink that ball in, trying to find Ayer, but only finds Gomez. And now Eriksson just hoofs the ball clear. And we recycle the play and go again. Bustos on this right-hand side goes long, trying to find Neres, but doesn't. Gomez, though, picks that ball back up into Danilo and to Alderweireld. Half an hour gone in this game. Good pressing from David Neres. Now Gomez having a little bit of time and space, finds Dele in the middle of midfield, through to Harry Kane, turns Ayer in on goal, Harry Kane, but Rakitic is equal to him this time out. Robertson into David Neres, back to Robertson, Shelby on the edge, coming inside into Barella, goes for goal, hits the post, comes to Gray, and what a save that is from Strahuza in goal for Tottenham, and should have been 1-0 to us. Maddison into the middle of the box, but Neres can't get onto it. Danilo heads it wide for another corner. Maddison's going to go across and take it. Whips that ball into Gomez, only as far as David Neres. He can take on his man. Finds Barella on the edge, but Eric Dyer out there to smother that opportunity out. Just after the second half has started, and Shelby with the ball deep, trying to find Bustos down that right-hand side. Quick ball into Barella. Barella back out to Bustos. Finds a ball into David Neres, and it's a great save again from Strahuza. He's been on fire in this one so far. Maddison gets that ball into the middle of the box, but Arp gets beaten in the air, and they get the ball clear again. Bustos into Maddison, back out to Bustos, into David Neres, and he had a shot but blocked again. Come down this left-hand side. Robertson into Zagadou, into Shelby, been tackled by Dele Alli. Robertson back out to Zagadou. We're playing this ball round really well. David Neres finds a little bit of time and space into Maddison again. Lovely switch out to Damari Gray. Can he get the ball into Fetty Arp? It's a bit too heavy, and Eriksson nods that ball out to Gomez. Coming on a counter-attack now for Spurs. Down that right-hand side for them, left-hand side for us, and we just hoof the ball across to Damari Gray. Through to Fetty Arp, one-on-one with Strahuza, and this time he beats him. It's Newcastle 1, Tottenham 0, 5 minutes into this second half, and Robertson just hoofed that ball clear. I think it was just a clearance, really, to be fair, and Damari Gray picks up on it, goes past Rose into Fetiar. First time shot. Jehoza, no chance. 1-0 Newcastle. Danny Rose into Song Hyun Min, but it's a loose pass into John Joe Shelby. Lovely through ball to Fetiar. Can he make a second? No, he can't. David Neres is there. It's another save by Jehoza. He made the save of Fetiar, but then quickly got up and made the second save against David Neres. And it's still only 1-0. From that wide area into the middle. Piatek's there, going for his third goal in 2 games, but fires just over. 10 minutes to go now. Throwing Robertson down the line to Mata. Tries to knock that arm, but only as far as Eric Dyer. Zakaria, good tackle on in the middle. Robertson into the middle. Fetiar's there. He scores his second goal. 17th goal of the season. Lovely assist from Andrew Robertson. 7 minutes to go. We're winning 2-0 here, and I think that'll be the end of the game. Good tackle here on Kovalenko from Zakaria. Lovely ball out to Robertson. He finds Fetiar in the middle. He just heads that past Jehoza, and it's 2-0 to Newcastle. There we have it. Full-time whistle goes. 2-0 to Newcastle. Good win for us against Spurs in 5th. But we will be back with you when all the games have been played this week, and we'll let you know how the league stands. So all the games have been played this weekend, and this is how the league looks. Liverpool still on top. 61 points. Beat Swansea, as you can see here. 3-1 away at the Liberty Stadium. United beat West Ham this weekend, so they keep them 7 points behind Liverpool. We're 10 points behind Liverpool and 3 points behind United. And then City are a further 6 points behind me, and a massive point deficit away from Liverpool. So it's going to be one of 3, maybe just one of 2 this year between Liverpool and United, depending on who picks up the most points in the latter stages of this season. We will be back for the first game against Atleti in the Champions League. And of course, we're going to bring you that Liverpool game at home in the Premier League as well, with Swansea sandwiched in between. But that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, Saturday, 12 o'clock, we'll bring you Atleti and Liverpool. I'll see you soon.